bars tonight for what police say was severe neglect and abuse of two young girls. Back in May, authorities discovered the badly malnourished girls living inside an apartment of the horrors at Mitchell's houses in Mott Haven. News 12's Carmen Grant has reaction from the Bronx building where the young kids were rescued by authorities.
It's disgusting. It's crazy.
Cynthia is referring to the disturbing discovery of two young sisters found by police inside a filthy apartment unit at 300 East 138th Street in Mott Haven. Authorities say the near-starving girls, ages 3 and 4, were naked and surrounded by urine-soaked diapers and feces.
I would never thought it would go on in our project.
Back in May, police were called to the Mitchell houses to investigate complaints of squatters living inside an apartment unit. They found 40-year-old Stephanie Grabowski and 45-year-old Mark Russell, both squatters. But what happened next was even more shocking. After kicking down a locked bedroom door, authorities say they discovered Grabowski's two young daughters, naked and bruised, lying on a dirty mattress. Police believe the young children had resorted to eating mattress foam because they were left with no food or water.
Now that's very horrible. That shouldn't be happening.
If we not waking up, this is what's going to happen continuously.
Based on the police investigation, both Grabowski and Russell were indicted on second-degree kidnapping, unlawful imprisonment, burglary, and endangering the welfare of a child. According to the indictment, the girl's mother has additional charges stemming from a family court warrant. The Bronx couple is due back in court on September 13th. Reporting in Mott Haven, Carmen Grant, News 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, the system failed those two young toddlers, those young children. Now, these two, I love how they call them squatters. I'm gonna call them whatever they are. Those, and if you have any kids, just get them out the room, and I'll give you about 10 seconds to do so. I guess that should be enough time. I guess because the last names are Grabowski and Mitchell, they're squatters or whatever. Those are two sorry-ass bitch-made motherfuckers who neglected those two children. Those two children are going to be scarred and ruined for life because of their neglect. And then there'll be a couple of bleeding heart, whoever the fuck they are, crying about, oh, well, they mental illness this and substance abuse that. Man, I don't care if a motherfucker was doing 150 drums of crack. I don't care if they shot up bundles of dope. There is no excuse for anyone neglecting children to that extent, or to any extent for that matter. But this was the lowest of the low. They resorted to eating foam out of a goddamn mattress. And there'll be another couple of motherfuckers too who's talking about, well, why are you getting so outraged? You're gonna blow a gasket. Oh man, you're doing too much. Well, apparently these motherfuckers weren't doing enough. And anybody who's not outraged about that, then fuck it, there's something wrong with you. Hand me that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Please pray for those young children and for all the sick and suffering out there. If you don't think we're in the last days, this, in my opinion, is further proof. Uncle Claude signing out. Take care. Stay safe, and please say a prayer. And let's just pray and do what we can for those poor children. And if and when I find out any more information, I'll be sure to pass it on.